Jeff Blankman joined here tonight in the Mackey Motors postgame show. Going to be talking with three of the Kuemper Knights as they pick up a 3-1 victory here tonight over Lewis Central. We've got Kamryn Venner joining us here first, and this one's got to feel pretty good, especially after that tough loss last night to Glenwood.
Yeah, it felt good to come back with a win, especially on our home court.
What do you think was the difference here tonight?
We did a better job of keeping our energy and our momentum up, and we didn't get down as much as we did last night.
Take us through that end of that first set, down 24-20. I think that set the tempo for the rest of the night. You guys rallied back for the win.
Yeah, that was really good. Really good comeback for us, especially we got down by a couple points in some of the other sets. So I think it just kind of set a good example of what we need to do in the rest of the sets.
You were hitting the ball well out of the left side. What did you see tonight? How were you adjusting to what Lewis Central was trying to do?
A couple times they had cross open a lot, so if I was able to, I'd go that way, and they didn't have the strongest block, so there's a lot of tooling.
You and I talked about that a little bit last night. What were you seeing that you were able to get so many tools here tonight?
Their block, they weren't pressing very well, and sometimes they weren't close and they were kind of late, so I was just hitting it off the side to go out left out of bounds.
Looked like you guys attacking line, both you and Kenzie shown tonight as well. But was it back row kind of letting you know what was open?
Yeah, and Keith teaches a lot, hit line, because not many people can cover. So if we can do that, then we'll score a lot of points.
You play all the way around. How did you feel like you did back row, and how do you feel like the team did as a whole back there?
I think our defense is improving a lot throughout the year, and there's just like a couple balls to get better on. This is my first year playing back row. We just gotta get better every game, is what I've been saying.
What do you look for when you're back there in serve receive?
I read, usually they turn their shoulder right where they're going and just read it, and it's just a lot of communication with who you're next to for teams.
Do you feel like this team's gotten better in the communication department as the season's gone on?
Yes, it's gotten better that season. Hopefully we keep getting even better every single game.
Set 2, you guys, I thought, kind of controlled that one. Set 3, they did. They came out with a different intensity. Were you guys expecting that in that third set?
I mean, we shouldn't let our guard down. That's something we need to work on, is we need to finish and keep that momentum so we can take them in 3 and not have to go to 4.
Got to talk to you about that fourth set. Up 24-20, actually up 24-18 at one point. They come back to take a 25-24 lead, but you guys ramble off 3 straight. What were you girls saying to each other out there as all that was going on?
We just need to stay calm and not get flustered, just play our game and do the little things right, because we just needed one more point.
Well, I tell you what, great job here tonight. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
You met Kamryn Venner. We've got, let's see here who's going to step in. Prescott going to be our next player. Kenya, you had 3 matches here, 3 sets here tonight where you took this team on some service runs. The last one here, you served out the last 3 points to get you the victory. What were you seeing here tonight serving, and why was your serving so effective?
I obviously tried to hit the spots that Ross was telling me to hit, and I tried to do the serve that I hate the most. I try to float it and make it drop, because I know those are so hard for myself. So I just try to go short, go long, make them feel unconfident.
Was there a certain spot that Coach was calling for you to serve to a lot tonight?
Mainly 6 or 5.
Okay, and which one did you feel like was more effective for you here tonight?
6 or just in front of 6.
Just in front of 6. Top spin or the float better for you tonight, do you think?
I definitely think float was working better for me.
Did you feel any pressure in that fourth set when you went back there?
I feel like I serve better under pressure. I focus more, and I actually really love the pressure when I'm serving, so I'm in control. I'm confident.
Take us through that service run in set 2. You served 11 straight points. You guys went on a 12-0 run, but you served 11 of those. So what were you seeing there, and how do you think Lewis Central tried to adjust to you after that?
I think myself, I was just keep it over and in, be aggressive, like Keith always says, and I think Lewis Central, when any serve receive goes on a run, you get unconfident in yourself. So you just keep hitting the same spot, or mix it up, and I even know myself, you start to doubt yourself, and they just, adjustment, confidence, rattle.
So new role for you this year as the libero. How you adjust into that? And tonight you were all over the floor, diving all over the place.
I definitely catch myself doing middle back habits, but I actually really enjoy the libero spot because it's more running and I can be more involved with the team.
Right.
I like to dive. So.
The one time you dove and you and Ashlyn kind of slid into each other, you both got up with smiles. What was said between the two of you?
We're all such close friends on the teams that we love being able to work with each other. And when we run into each other, no one's mad at each other. We're just always supporting each other.
Well, I tell you what, great job. Motor Inn player of the game, so don't go anywhere here tonight. I need to get that picture of you yet. You met Kenya Prescott. We're going to get the freshman Frannie Glynn joining us here. And Frannie, I tell you what, hadn't had a chance to see you play until last night. I'm impressed. Talk about blocking. You are very good at that. How did you figure out and how did you become such a great blocker at such a young age?
Well, I've been really working on trying to press more and not like just go straight up with my hands.
Talk about the timing with it, because it's not easy to time, because sometimes they're not right on the net. So the farther off,
Yeah.
the better you have to time things.
For sure, like when it's farther off, I gotta wait a little longer to get up on my block, and then usually like middle quicks, I try to like go when the ball leaves the setter's hands to catch her.
Did you feel like you blocked well tonight?
Yes, I did.
Take us through some of that, because you had Haverman was a very good hitter on the
Yeah.
other side. So how were you trying to defend her?
Trying to like really like get my hands like squared to 6 so they won't like fly out of bounds, like ricochet off my wrist.
How much do you think you've improved in that aspect of your game this season as a freshman?
I think I've improved a lot on blocking for sure.
Take us through your hitting tonight. How did you feel like you were hitting the ball? What did you see was getting open when you were swinging?
I for sure think that my threes were better than my middle quicks just because they had me blocking. They had me blocked really well in the middle. So I think threes work better and like moving it around more.
Is that how you try to adjust when a team's blocking you well?
Yeah, I do. Especially when they're blocking me like my middle quicks, I try to like get around and do a slide or a three for sure.
How much fun is it to be playing this much varsity as a freshman?
It's really fun and exciting, and I'm glad to be part of this team.
Well, I tell you what, great job. Keep up the terrific work and appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.